Good morning. I am so tired, you guys. So today's kiddo's first day of summer camp. It's just day camp and he's not going every day. We're starting off with, okay, so I signed him up for 2 camps. We got our first week of summer break behind us and it was a really good first week. I kind of just took the time for us to unwind and kind of relax, just be lazy and, you know, rest. And also I kind of used it as an opportunity to break some bad habits because it seems like that last month of school I was just so busy working and kiddo was busy. He had so many so many activities at school and so much going on that we kind of developed some bad habits and some things kind of got away with us. Too much screen time and things like that. So we kind of used that first week to also work on some things that we need to work on. Developing new habits and stuff like that. Anyways, we're going to camp this week and kiddo's so excited. He's going to this local kids gym that he's been going to for years and he loves it. So that's really cool. I'm packing his lunch. I'm super tired though because I woke up at like 5 and I went to bed a little bit late, which was dumb of me, but I did. So I'm kind of struggling. I'm gonna cook him breakfast real quick and then we gotta be out of here in like 15 minutes. So yay, I'm really excited for him because I know he's gonna have so much fun. He loves this gym. Jenning, you got to get the booty up. We won't be late for camp. Come on. Alright, you ready? Come on, baby boy. Grab your lunchbox. Let's go. Woohoo! Alright, here we go. Yay! Are you super duper 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 excited? Winnie Pooh, Winnie Pooh, it's Winnie Pooh. Alright, what song do you want? What song do you want? Row your boat? Okay. Why are people? Do. Row, row, row your boat. All right. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Kaidale.
I'm gonna sit with him while he finishes his medicine. He's got his medicine in his mouth.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Oh, one thing I want to let you guys know, he has been putting everything in his mouth lately.
Okay.
So if he looks suspicious, just make sure he's not eating paper or something.
Right.
Thank you. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I just dropped kiddo off for his first day of camp. He is very well known at this place, and the people that run it are amazing. They're BCBAs, very professional, very good at what they do. So he is in great hands, but I did have to let them know that he's been eating everything, and that's been an issue lately. Not sure exactly why. I really don't think it's sensory. I know a lot of kids on the spectrum, it's like a sensory thing. They just want to, you know, put stuff in their mouth. It's called PICA, you know, and eat not. PICA is basically eating non-food items like paper or sand or whatever. And Kaidale, oh my gosh, it's been so bad lately. Like, he wants to put everything in his mouth. I have to be careful that, you know, I can't give him like any napkins or paper towels, because the second I take my eye off him, he'll want to put it in his mouth. And it's just so odd. Like, I don't know I don't know why he's doing it. He has a very well-balanced diet. So I don't think it's anything like medical. You know, sometimes with PICA, it's like if they're like vitamin deficient or something, they'll, well, that's actually, I don't know, that might be a wives' tale, but that's what I always heard. A lot of kids on the spectrum, it's sensory. I don't think it's sensory with Kaidale because the kid goes non-stop. Like every single day we go to the pool. Every single day we go rollerblading. We go to the trampoline park. We've got our swing in our apartment. We've got our gymnastics bar in our apartment. Like, the kid is getting sensory input from the moment he wakes up till the moment he goes to bed. So I don't think it's sensory. It could be. Yeah, I don't know. I would say like, well, is it something going on dental? But I don't think eating a napkin is gonna satisfy something that may be dental, you know? Okay, so I'm back home, obviously. Sorry, my camera actually shut off on me as I was driving, but I was thinking about it, and we have speech therapy tomorrow. I'm gonna bring it up with his speech therapist and see if she has any suggestions or guidance or advice or anything like that, because like I said, he's kind of had PICA off and on throughout his life, you know, but it's never been like it's turning into a rigid behavior. I've noticed over the last couple weeks, it's like escalating. So I want to talk to her about it. I have a appointment to do for ABA in a couple of weeks. Yeah, like 10 days. I have an appointment to touch base with his BCBA. I've noticed we have made a lot of progress, which is kind of funny, with stuff that would be more traditionally under the speech umbrella, like PICA or food tolerance, food therapy. Most of that stuff is done with speech therapists, but we've actually had a lot of success with those types of things with ABA. That's just been our experience. So I'm gonna bring it up to both specialists, see what they recommend, what they're thinking, and take it from there. I'm just kind of stumped, you know? I'm kind of stumped. I think it's more behavioral, because Kaidale has always kind of, he's a behavioral kid. He's very behaviorally driven. I've noticed in the past when he does stuff like puts stuff in his mouth that's not food, and he gets that reaction from people that like, oh my gosh, spit that out. Like, no, don't swallow that. You know, he like hurries up and swallows it. Like it becomes like a game for him, which is infuriating. But that's Kaidale. That's how he operates. So I've learned to just kind of not be super reactive because he gets that adrenaline rush off of people's reaction. I try to just be calm and, you know, approach him quickly, but not like make it a game, you know, so I can like try to get it out of his mouth without being too excited or overly animated. But, you know, it seems like lately that it's shifting because it's not a game for him. Like he's honestly doing it most of the time, like secretively, like I catch him. You know, oh my gosh, like the other day I found a couple markers in his room with the tip spitting off of them, and they're non-toxic markers, but still, you know, like it's not good. It's not good at all. So yeah, and it's, you know, I'm a single mom. I'm doing the best I can. I have to work, and I can't constantly keep my eyes on him while he's home and in the security of his own apartment and bedroom. You know, sometimes I gotta sit down and work for a little bit, so I can't constantly be watching him. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring it up with ABA. I think that's where we'll probably get the best guidance and take it from there. But speech is first. We have speech tomorrow, so I'm gonna see what she says. I'll bring you guys along. How about that? Okay guys, we are at Speech Jill's. We're gonna go inside for speech therapy. We're at the clinic today, and I'm gonna get her feedback on the whole PICA thing and see if she's got any good feedback or recommendations. She's an amazing speech therapist, so I'm sure she's got lots of good ideas for us. Come on, buddy. Let's go see Speech. Speech Jill. Come on. energy out at the beach today, but I guess not.
The beach. I'm jealous. So no rhyme or reason to what he's putting in. Everything and anything.
Yeah, like lots of paper, like napkins, paper towels.
And is it a quick put in swallow, or is he playing with it?
Well,
do you see a difference if the texture changes?
I'm gonna say like 50% of the time, if I tell him, spit it out or give that to me, he will.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 50% of the time, it's a game, and he hurries up and swallows it because he knows I'm gonna come take it from him.
Right.
So I think there's a huge behavioral component.
Right.
And I'm going to bring it up to Jess because I have an appointment to talk to Jess and kind of just touch base.
Yep.
So I think there's a huge behavioral component. I just wasn't sure if there was anything else outside of behavioral.
PICA it's a hard one.
I know.
I've seen where parents have gone and done blood testing to see if there is some form of deficiency, because now we're seeking certain things.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like he's seeking anything specific.
And I don't think it's sensory either, because he's constant, like he snacks all day long.
Right.
We're constantly getting sensory input. Like we go to the pool every day. We go to the trampoline park every day.
A oral diet though? So everything you're explaining is like body.
Yeah.
And obviously we know body leads to mouth, but mouth can sometimes lead body. So if we give, just like you would a sensory diet for input, we can do the same thing for the mouth and see how he does with that.
I mean, we've tried chewies, but it's been a long time since we've tried those because he
Yes.
never really cared about them. But maybe now he would. We could try it again. I don't know.
Well, and you have the opportunity, because you're home, to say, okay, after breakfast or before breakfast we're going to do this, or midday we're going to do this, however you want to do it, but giving him that, because like you said, he's getting it through his food, but what is he still seeking? And if he's not, his body is being addressed from a sensory component, but his mouth isn't except for food. And
another thing is part of me, and I want to come back to the sensory diet, but part of me is wondering if it's a curiosity thing.
and
then
then that's that behavior thing.
That's true. Because recently he's gotten really interested in this is absolutely disgusting, but he's gotten really interested in bugs and insects. Frogs and lizards and all those things. And I've caught him very close to, I can see him starting to do it, and I run and, he picked up a frog the other day.
That was blue.
Oh, we
Your
did.
tongue
We did have a blue icy.
I just spotted your blue tongue. Oh, good. So,
And that's the part that really concerns me.
of course,
is this stuff like that.
What are you asking for? Are you asking for a hammock?
He's asking for help me.
All right, you can say that better. That look you just gave me. Help
That's
me.
very good.
Help me.
Thank you. What do you need help with? You want help with YouTube? We're not doing YouTube right now. Right now we're going to do speech. Hey. So I would ask Jess about safe and not safe.
Okay.
Because if it's behavior and he knows you're going to leap for him,
Then it becomes a game.
then it becomes a game. So could we have not safe bucket? That's not safe, spit it type of thing. So that he is there is an interaction, but then he's controlling his response to it.
That's a good idea. We could do
We
that.
haven't done this one, have we? Hey, look at Miss Jo. We're going to go. 1, 2, 3. Good job. You want to do it again? Tongue out.
Nice.
1. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Does that feel good? Liking that today, aren't you?
Would this be kind of an indication that he does need that sensory diet you talked about?
He doesn't typically do this much, let me grab you, let me put it there,
Count down.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that will be a big component for him.
Do you want more input, bud? Do you want this one? Yeah, does that feel good?
We've been battling over this.
6-year-old today who did not want to go get a pedicure with her father because she wanted to get on YouTube and was crying and didn't know. Help me.
Heck me.
Help me.
Heck me.
Help. You know Miss Jill runs you hard when these are easy words. Help.
Help me.
Good job.
Ooh.
Do the bumpy side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're chomping hard on this. Does that feel good? Do the left side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 10. Good job.
Good job, buddy. So I guess we could even just do like little things like that, because those teas and
Yep. Yep.
I could order some on Amazon and we could just incorporate that with our daily routine, and maybe that would help with the PICA.
Yeah, I think if you give them the input,
Okay.
make it part of your routine.
Sippy die too now.
Talk to Jess about safe, not safe,
Okay.
not safe bowl, or whatever. Do you want to do more?
What?
You want to do more? Does this feel good today?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do yellow or red?
No one.
Which one? Red? Red's harder today for you,
You like the red? Gives you more input.
isn't it? You want to do it, but you don't want to do it.
You're
I know.
so close. You're so close to being done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Hey, ready? Look, these words and then done speech. Deal?
Oh, that sounds like a bargain, Kaidale.
Ready?
That's a bargain.
Let's do it. Poppy.
Puppy.
Not poppy. You know I'm not going to let you get away with that. Tell me. E. E. Poppy. E. Poppy.
Puppy.
Thank you.
Good job.
People.
Pebble.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah. Bobby.
Puppy.
Bubble.
Bubbles.
Bubble.
Bubbles.
Give me a plural. I can't argue that.
There's more than one.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Good job. No K at the end. Nani.
Nani.
Fix it. Nani. I know it's tough. You can do it though. Nani.
Nani.
Ready? E.
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 E. Nani.
Nani.
Good job. That was awesome. Daddy. Tell Joe. Daddy.
Hair. Dada.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Good job.
Good. Banana.
Banana.
Good. Baby.
Baby.
No K.
Baby.
Thank you. Potato. Potato. Last one, buddy. You got this. Potato.
Potato.
Ready? Good. Do the whole thing. Potato.
Potato.
Yeah!
Good job.
Fixing.
Okay, so I know that looked kind of rough, but I swear the only reason why we were struggling was because of the tablet. It had nothing to do with speech. Kaidale actually loves his speech therapist. We've been with her for about 5 years, ever since we've been at JSA. Put your seatbelt on, baby. And she's amazing, and she works wonders with Kaidale. She's really helped him a lot with pronunciation and, just overall kind of improving his speech and language. Today's difficulties had nothing to do with her. Like I said, Kaidale typically really enjoys going to speech, but we're kind of at that transitional period of we've been out of school for 2 weeks now, so our routine is getting disrupted, and we're starting to realize that and struggle with that. He wanted to watch YouTube, and I've been trying to restrict YouTube and just not have too much screen time. Like, I've been trying to to moderate it, so to say. So he basically hasn't had it all day, and I told him he could have it after speech. So he kind of just struggled in speech therapy, pretty much with that. But her advice as far as the PICA was to, you know, kind of cover the bases like I was already planning to do with ABA, and basically come up with a daily sensory diet for him, which I think makes a lot of sense. And I never realized before that there is a complete difference between getting a body sensory input and an oral sensory input. I figured sensory input was sensory input. I didn't realize that there was such a huge difference between the two. And seeing how much Kaidale really needed that oral input that he was receiving during speech, he was really responding well to all of the bite blocks and all of the, you know, different tools that she has for oral input. It was very obvious to me that that's what he needs. So that is one huge step in the right direction as far as I'm concerned. And I'm very excited to get some tools ordered for him so that we can start incorporating it into some of our daily routines. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little bit of a longer vlog, but I really appreciate y'all sticking with us to the end. And we'll see you next vlog.